Well, good morning. The sun's up, the sea's calm. I've got the Equinox 800 with me. Going to give that a try in the water this morning. So, let the adventure begin. We'll have a nice firm target sound just here. And first target of the day is a 50 cents. Excellent. I've got another target here which is bobbling around. Sort of a bit of iron in it. At the same time as positive numbers as well. So I'm going to try and see what it is. Oh, there it is. Another 50 cents. Target now which is giving me into the 30s, which is a fairly high ID. And it's a silver ring. Oh, first ring with the Equinox. Not the prettiest, but it's a ring. So a little earring. Oop, what was there? Oh, there it is. Tiddly little earring with a bit of bling on it. So sparkling away. That's good. Well, I've got a nice clean target here. I'm still trying to get used to all the sounds and tones. I've set it to 50 tones in basically 2 bands, so I'm hearing everything the detector is picking up, and I've also got all metal, so I can hear the iron, and there's 10 cents. So it's different. That's the just trying to get used to it. Because I've got it in all metal, it's surprising how much iron is down there. I keep on getting loads of iron. In fact, if you can see the display, you can see it's lots of iron. And there's one that's going between the two. I'm going to dig it because it's predominantly more not iron than iron, so it could be 2 targets next to each other. It's always the thing you've got to be wary of when you're detecting in the water. And it's still there. Sounding a little bit better, but find out in a second what it is. Probably going to be a ring pull with that ID, but no, it's a coin. Old coin. There we go. Look for something else. I thought it was something ironish. So it just proves you've got to dig if you need to get some iron tones next to things. You hear a good ID, so a good sound. So there's another one there. Predominantly that's better than the iron nulling or grunting. That's a nail. Still something in the hole, so there was a bit of iron in there. Let's see if there's anything else worth having. Oh, there's another coin. So there you go, just proves to show that you can have two targets right next to each other and you hear both of them. And I've got another earring, which I'm not sure, maybe actually gold. Looks goldish, or maybe not, probably bling. But have a look properly later on. So I'm not sure if that's gold or not, but it was a low ID, so but it does look goldish. Target here, as I'm moving out into deeper water slowly, it's the amount of iron chatter is going down, which is good. Target ID is moving around quite a lot at the moment, but it's still sounding very positive, so hopefully it's a coin. I'm getting some iron readings now, which as I'm getting deeper, closer to the target, it's changing its ID. Still, yeah, it's two IDs there. There's one which is 20, 21, and there's the other one which is -6, so it's possibly two targets. Just which I find first, if any, that is. Still down there. The hole's getting rather deep. Just pinpointing on it. It's definitely in that hole, but when I pinpoint on it, it changes to a iron target. So maybe it's not something I want to bother with. It's gone. Well, I've got a target 20-ish, getting fairly rock solid. Let's see if this one's improved a little bit better. Some negative action going on as well. Just to one side of the hole I'm digging. Maybe. Some nail down in the scoop. go around that hole, just digging, and then there's there is a coin, or was a coin, so there was a couple of items in the same hole, so I was getting a little bit worried. It was only the iron was coming up into the 20s, but in fact it was a coin, so that's alright. Feel happy about that now. Well, I'm in deeper water. It's much quieter out here. There's hardly, it's the first target I've come across, and I'm not convinced it's a proper target because it's all over the place. It's can't pinpoint it or locate it, so I think it's just a bit of something in the ground. I'm going to dig just there, but I'm not convinced. Anyway, the detector's well and truly submerged. The coil, as you can see with the yellow on, stands out nicely, and the display can be seen quite well. That's all positive. No, I don't think, I'm not convinced that there's anything there other than a bit of minerals or something like that, which is just causing the detector to false. I did knock down the sensitivity a couple of points from the standard. I thought it was a bit too chattery, so I've taken it down to 18. One more scoop, but I'm not feeling confident at all about this. I'm going to move on. Today's adventure, as you can see, the Equinox definitely likes picking up coins. There was loads of coins, including some of the copper cent coins, which have an iron core. So it is picking up virtually every coin that is going. So that is good. Couple of small tweaks I did to the settings. I changed it to 50 tones and 2 tone breaks, so I had the iron and then everything else above that as a multi-tone, just seeing how I was getting on that. The other thing I did change was the sensitivity, just knocked it down a peg, because I was finding there was way too much chatter at the shoreline. There was too many things going on for me to try to differentiate between all the different noises and beeps and pops. Anyway, onto the rings. Did find 2 rings. There's this one which is quite well crudded up with a stone, and then the silver ring, which was very clearly in a different band altogether, being silver, and then 2 bits of bling. Unfortunately that one doesn't appear to be gold, which I wasn't sure if it was or not, but I didn't think it was at the time. So a little earring and another little earring. The other thing I did find, I think there's a couple of little software bugs in the Equinox, which I'll report back to Minelab over the next few days and see what they make of it. So thanks for watching, and see you on the next adventure.